Dealing with female hair loss is hard, and finding the right wig or topper without wasting money can feel impossible. Here is what I've learned and what I would do differently if I were starting my alternative hair journey today. This is often the very first hurdle when dealing with female hair loss. If you're just starting out and trying to figure out how to deal with thinning hair as a woman, you're not alone. One of the biggest fears is, what will people think if I start wearing hair? We worry how our friends, family, or co-workers might react. But here's what I've learned. Most people either are very supportive or are just too caught up in their own lives to really notice that you changed your hair. And if they do notice, you get to decide how much or how little you want to share with them. Try this mindset shift. This is something I'm doing for me, to feel more confident, more like myself, and I don't owe anyone an explanation. Just reminding myself of that helps ease so much anxiety, and in fact, I still have to remind myself this sometimes. One advice: if you are still anxious about reactions, start with a style that's really similar to your bio hair or the bio hair that you used to have if you have, for example, full hair loss. It makes the transition easier when introducing to people around you. Wigs or toppers, human hair or synthetics. If you are dealing with hair loss as a woman, one of the first practical decisions is choosing between wigs, toppers, or both, and deciding what kind of hair fiber you prefer. I personally have female pattern hair loss, also known as androgenetic alopecia. It's gradual, mostly affects the crown and the frontal part of the scalp. It's not complete hair loss. I still have some of my bio hair left, which is why I usually prefer toppers over full wigs. And if you yourself are dealing with female pattern hair loss too, I just want to say I see you. The shame that sometimes comes with it, it's very real, especially because the loss can be subtle, slow, and hard to talk about, quite frankly. Now let's talk about hair type or hair fibers. Should you choose human hair, heat-friendly synthetic fibers, or both? Here is what I've learned through trial and error. Heat-friendly synthetics are more budget-friendly upfront, but in my experience, they require more maintenance than human hair. They get clumpy, frizzy, especially if you're wearing them daily and like for the whole day. You will need to restyle them, often with heat tools. Also, the fibers in heat-friendly synthetics will start to break down over time, and if you wear them daily, just in a few months, it will be nearly impossible to revive them. Human hair, on the other hand, if you don't keep it in a box or it's not freshly washed, usually needs just a little styling and a touch of hair oil. And it will last you 4 or 5 times longer than heat-friendly synthetic fibers. If someone is going to be close to you, hugging you, or seeing you under bright lighting, I personally feel much more confident in human hair. It moves more naturally and it just looks more realistic, especially up close. If you can visit a wig studio early on, do it. Try different options like wigs, toppers, human hair, synthetics, but go prepared. Don't go alone if you can avoid it. Tell the staff up front, I'm here to try and learn, not to buy today. I'm happy to pay something like a fitting fee, so there is no pressure to buy. And once you know what suits you, you can often find the same pieces online for a better price. But if you decide to go for human hair, most studios that carry out human hair wigs are run by the by the brands themselves. So definitely do some research first to make sure that it's the right fit for you. For example, that they offer low density pieces, because most beginners choose pieces that are too dense without realizing it. And just contact the brands or the retailers and ask them for lower density options. They will help you if you just ask them. And one budget tip: if you're dealing with female hair loss and money is tight, here is what I would recommend. Start with above the shoulder heat-friendly synthetics in similar colors and styles. These are easier to manage and last longer than longer synthetic styles. You can approach this in two ways. If you're open about wearing wigs, feel free to try different colors and styles. Once people know your hair changes, you don't have to explain every shift. If you're keeping it private, stick to similar styles and colors across brands. Most have very close color matches and styles as well. And this lets you rotate pieces to extend their lifespan without drawing too much attention. One heads up: synthetic colors, especially blondes, tend to look very vibrant and polished. And they don't oxidize like human hair, which on one hand it's good, but they will stand out. So people may compliment you or ask you, where did you get your hair done? If you want to keep things vague, you can always say, oh, just a little something new, my friend helped me with it, or I did it. You don't have to explain more than that. No one is owed an explanation. Personally, I love the flexibility of hair toppers, especially in summer. They're cooler, lighter, and since I still have some of my bio hair left, they feel more natural. I can customize them they're super comfortable, and when the base of the topper it's comfortable and secure, it truly feels like a part of me. And I don't wear traditional synthetics at all, only heat-friendly ones when I do. But I might do a full video comparing human hair versus heat-friendly synthetics. Even if the density is still right, many pieces still won't feel like you right out of the box. A good stylist can personalize it, shape it, thin it, maybe even cut bangs. But be careful. I've had experiences where I trusted someone else's opinion instead of my own. If something feels off to you, speak up and don't be afraid to learn how to make small edits yourself. It is so empowering. Finding a stylist who really knows how to work with wigs and toppers can make a massive difference in how your piece looks, feels, and fits into your life in general. But this kind of experience can be a bit harder to find at your typical haircut. Here are a few ways to refine your Google search and increase your chances of finding the right stylist. Refine your search queries. Instead of generic searches like hair salon near me, try more targeted phrases. Like, for example, wig styling salon near me, hair topper stylist near me, hair salon that styles wigs and toppers. A broader phrase that might pull up general salons where a stylist happens to offer those services can be also alternative hair salon near me, hair systems, or wig cut and style near me. And combining services and specific needs can help refine your search as well. You can also add reviews as a keyword to your search. For example, wig styling salon reviews. This will bring up Google listings with customer feedback, which is very valuable. Even if a salon doesn't advertise wig services front and center, you might spot relevant mentions in their Google business reviews. Search the reviews for keywords like wig, topper, hair loss, or medical hair. Sometimes you will find that one stylist in a regular salon quietly does amazing work with alternative hair, and the reviews will be the only place you will find that out. So ask around if you can. Some stylists, especially more experienced ones, have worked with clients dealing with hair loss, even if it's not on their website. And regular salons are often more affordable than alternative hair studios. So if you find someone skilled, it's a big win. But remember, before booking anything, talk to the stylist in person, ask clear questions and explain exactly what you need. When you're in the chair, don't be afraid to speak up. Pay attention to whether they're actually listening to your instructions and sticking to them. And just trust your gut. If something feels off, say something. As a beginner, you don't need every wig specific tool on the market. Here is how I approach it now. For example, you can buy one good all-in-one styling tool, and that's totally enough for the beginning. And when it comes to care products, for this video, I will list the care products I use in the description below, but I will make a separate and specific video on care products and how to care for human hair and for heat-friendly synthetics. Here is how to start wearing hair in real life. So the first and biggest step is start small. Wear your piece around the house first, get used to the feel of it, how it moves, how it sits on your head. Is it comfortable? Is it secure enough? Then try quick outings to the grocery store, errands, or a walk. Then maybe wear it to brunch or a casual dinner. Choose something that looks like you at first. It helps you feel less exposed when people see you in it for the first time. And if you want to keep it private, one great trick is if you had a holiday or a time off, come back wearing the new piece. And if someone asks, did you change your hair? Did you do something with your hair? Just smile and say something vague like, oh, I don't know, maybe just a little. You don't have to explain. You don't have to get into it. It's yours, and you get to decide how much to share. If you're dealing with female hair loss, please know you're not alone. There is a way to feel more confident again. If this helped, please give it a like and share it with somebody who might need it. And if you are on your own journey with alternative hair, please let me know in the comments what helped you get started. And there is so much more to talk about, so if you want to learn more about how to deal with hair loss as a woman, subscribe and just stick around. We're in this together. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!